Alright, I'm gonna do this procedure inside this wooden box to contain the gallium just in case I accidentally spill it. And in addition to that, when I pour the gallium out, I'm going to solidify it with this glass pipette. Reason being that since gallium sticks to glass, it should act as a nucleation point around which the metal will crystallize. Because this metal has been in here for a really long time, I think like 2 years, and because it's never gotten a nucleation point, it's still liquid in there. I have never poured out the gallium before, so... Whoa! No way! That is cool. That's something. Okay, oh yeah, yep. Yep, I can see it sticking to the pipette. Yeah. And I know what you're thinking. It looks like mercury. Good news is, unlike mercury, it's not a toxic metal. Still though, you can see I'm doing this in a closed container to help contain it. And avoid having it spill everywhere, which would be a nightmare to clean up. Oh, wow, that's cool. You can see kind of the oxide layer on the gallium holding it together. That is cool. Yeah, see, this is what I mean when I say gallium makes messes. I mean, look at this cloth here, covering little bits of gallium. It just left a huge oxide stain on the wood. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, but still. Gallium does not like to solidify. I spent last, I don't know how long, trying to get to solidify, and where's the file? Oh, here it is. Oh! It's solid. Awesome. Okay. Well, there we go, gallium. After all that trouble, here's a solid gallium in a vial. We can move on with our periodic table to a much less messy element, germanium. Really nice crystals. It's a semiconductor just like silicon. In fact, it used to be used in electronic devices, but silicon turned out to be better. It's really nice. It has a sort of greenish tint to it. That brings us to our last element on the upper middle shelf, selenium. Got some little bits of selenium in this ampule. Fortunately, the ampule doesn't quite fit in the vial for selenium. It's a bit too big. Now, I am not going to take the selenium out of this vial. It's toxic, and I could potentially get dust in the air if I were to break this open. I mean, it is an essential trace element, but in quantities any bigger than what's needed, it is a toxic element. So I will not take this out of the vial. It's still kind of pretty, though. Anyway, that wraps up episode 3 of the Element Collecting and Display series. I really hope you enjoyed. I did, apart from the gallium not going out as I planned. But anyway, bye. See you in episode 4, which is where I'm going to do the lower middle shelf right here. That's got some interesting ones. Anyway, bye. By the way, I also forgot to say that nickel coin stuck in the mouth of the vial is actually part of a series of vintage nickel coins I have. Sort of mini collection. Like, there are some Canadian and Dutch coins in here, but they're all too big to fit inside the vial.